Black lives don't matter at all to me. White lives matter. You've had everything. Free everything. Blacks have been coddled for years. Free college. Free everything. Your test scores are higher. Everything. Free college. Free everything. And it's still not enough and never will be.
The bigotry displayed from one human being to another.
White lives matter, you black, twisted, crazy person. White lives matter. You're just a poor little black girl who's got a messed up mind.
All lives matter. No, I'm talking.
White lives matter, sister. White lives matter. White lives are matter.
Lives don't matter. All lives matter.
He's un-American and he doesn't deserve to be in our country.
All lives matter.
With the game being given away by this guy.
I suppose you kneel for the flag, too.
But what happens when this mindset enters the world of sports? For that, we turn to Antonio Neal. He carries the mindset of those we just witnessed. Neal, a fan of the mirror selfie, sent the following message to Brentford striker Ivan Toney after his team's match against Brighton. Neal wrote to the athlete, "Black, see you next Tuesday." Toney posted the following screenshots back on October 15th. Since then, Neal has scrubbed his Instagram. However, the damage has been done. It has been called a landmark ruling in a decision against Neal for actions he can only blame on himself. He has been banned from every stadium in the United Kingdom. Neal would plead guilty to sending the messages to Toney at Newcastle Magistrates' Court in January before being sentenced this past week. The message, which officers treated as a hate crime, was traced to a suspect who was then living in the North Shields area. Neal was handed a 4-month sentence, suspended for 2 years for the online offense, as well as a 3-year football banning order, the first of its kind to be issued under the Police Crime Sentencing and Courts Act of 2022. The Policing, Sentencing, and Courts Act recently passed, and this is the first ruling issued since the provision became law. It widened the scope for banning orders to be issued for online hate crimes relating to a person with a connection to a soccer organization. Thus, you have these shots of Neal on every major newspaper from the United Kingdom to the United States. He is forever linked with racism in world football. He would own up to his bigotry in court and say, "I'm disgusted and ashamed and want to become a better person." The order forbids Neal from attending any regulated football match in the UK. It includes the Premier League, Championship, League One, League Two, and National League fixtures, as well as England home internationals. The banning order also prevents him from traveling abroad to watch international friendlies, qualification matches, and tournaments. Toney's club would add they hope sentences for online abuse increase and called on social media companies to remove all hateful content to make their platforms safe for everyone. Here's what I leave you with. We have heard from former players like Wilfred Zaha say they don't even appreciate going on Instagram anymore because of the flood of hate they get through Instagram direct message. My hope is this is a warning to others like Mr. Neal that if you commit these heinous acts over social media, you will be punished.